Ebonians, what do they call Enugu people again? It has escaped from my brain. Okay, welcome to today's edition of Health Revolution, your daily tonic for healthy living. And I hope you're doing great. It's midweek already, Wednesday, the 19th day of November, 2025. A big thanks to you, Barry Cosmos, for handing over to me this lovely, lovely Wednesday morning. My name, as always, is Mary Omeniwode. You can call me the Slim Diva, your most adorable.
And my name is Best Beauty.
Okay, before we go ahead to talk about the topic for today, we are celebrating with the men. Happy International Men's Day. Woo! Yippee! Someone is surprised. You actually didn't know.
I did it.
I got you.
I did it.
Now I did that. I did that on purpose. I actually don't know why. When it's time to celebrate the men, it's always on a low key. In fact, people usually do not hype it. But a week before International Women's Day, women are already preparing. Everybody will know
Thank God
that
you said
something
the
is
women
coming
are
up.
preparing. The men, they don't prepare towards it. That's why we don't know.
So what are you trying to say? Men like to live, this solo, quiet kind of life.
Most men would say, "Oh, men's day, you people should just leave me alone. Let me sleep."
Or go out and have fun with friends,
Exactly.
hang out with friends.
They're always like, "I want to be away from you during men's day. Let me rest." But women will be like, "I want to spend time with my family.
Okay.
Give me gifts. Tell me you love me and care about me."
So from what you're saying, women are more expressive.
Yes.
Men really do not like too much talk, unlike the women. However, please, I want to use this opportunity to plead with our men listening at this time. It's the International Men's Day. You should take out some time today to unwind. Take out some time today to have fun. Take yourself out. It's not a crime. It's not all the time you sacrifice for the woman. My wife, my daughters, my side chick, my babe. What about you? Have you taken out time to at least just go somewhere one day? I'm not talking about taking crates and crates of drinks. No, that's not what I'm saying. Take yourself out. Just have a little fun. Treat yourself to, an international cuisine. Which one is cake?
Yes, now cake is not only for birthdays. You're an adult. You can buy yourself cake.
Okay, maybe cake. Or just do something out of the ordinary to appreciate yourself. That's my point. Why? Because men go through a lot daily. The fact remains that I wonder what the society will be without a man. I don't want to go deep into that conversation right now. However, I would want us to dedicate a track to the men listening at this time. I want you to know that you are loved. Right after that timeout, we'll be back. Don't go anywhere.
Asimodi worogima ike biogologo nduo iga ya nwike iga tatia fufu no wari ekwe ura fufitara onye na-achụ goso onye ahụ ga-akpọjukwu ọ ga-adịrị gị mma onye na-eletezi n'ụlọ ya ndị nna niile asịmụ chimgozi onye ọbụla bụ nna asịmụ ọ ga-adịrị n'ụma
Fresh news people.
N'ụbọchị tata asị m ọ ga-adịrị gị mma onye papa asị m ọ dị woro gị mma ike bi ogologo ndụ ị gaghị anwụ ọnwụ ike ị ga-atasị afụfụ n'ụwa rie ekwe uru afụfụtara onye na-achụ ụgwọ ọsọ onye ahụ ga-akpọjukwu ọ ga-adịrị gị mma onye na-eleta ezinụlọ ya ndị nna niile asị m chimgozi onye ọbụla bụ nna asị m ọ ga-adịrị n'ụma ndị nna niile ọ ga-adịrị n'ụma onye ọbụla bụ onye nna asị m ọ ga-adịrị n'ụma onye ọbụla bụ onye nna na-eleta ezinụlọ ya onye ọbụla bụ onye nna na-eleta mama ka m kọrọ gị akụkọ ị bụrụ onye nna nwanne kpụdebe m nso n'ụbọchị tata asị m ọ ga-adịrị gị mma onye papa asị m ọ dị iworo gị mma ị ga-ebi ogologo ndụ ị gaghị anwụ ọnwụ ike ị ga-atazi afụfụ n'ụwa riekwe ụra
nwoke tosichere ibi ya nwoke ga-akpata ego bụ mma nwoke ga-anụ nwanyị ọ ga-ele mama ya anya lee papa ya anya lelekwa ụmụnne ya swakwa ụmụ nke ya tinyekwara ndị ọgọ ya close girlfriend ife nwoke na foto n'oride mapụta ụwa ọzọnụ chukwu olisa nkekwe m nwoke where you go, you go also for Ghana. Na Bekupo, one nature Bekupo. I see my friend, Awabuno Koleko. Wesia, one naked different Maggie. Osima Samia Mia, cannot tell you. Odominko, cannot do me side. What can you say? What can you say? China, Makwana guys in on a men, Makwana men in on a London. If any name, welcome.
The fresh news people.
Okay, to be a man is not a day's job. I mean, some women will say, in my next life, I will not come as a woman. I will not come as a lady. I want to be a man so I can be chasing all the small girls. Do you think that is the only thing that they enjoy? If you go to the hard part of a man, I don't think you want to be a man. I know what I'm saying. For men who are married, the bills, everything that has to do with the pressure that comes with finance falls on the man. House rent, school fees, clothing, shelter, even medical bills. In most cases, everything, because, most of the time it's either the woman is pregnant and she's bearing children, or it's either she has been asked to take care of the home, and then everything falls on the shoulders of the men. So whether we like it or not, men are important in our society, and November 19th, world over, not just in Nigeria, International Men's Day celebrates the positive value men bring to the world, their families, and the community at large. So men should be role models, okay? And yes, we're trying as much as we can to celebrate the men. The theme for this year's International Men's Day is celebrating men and boys. So it's not all the time we get to, talk about the men. We neglect the boy children as well. I know that much, attention has been given to the girl child, but most of the time we forget that we also have boys who are children. So while we are celebrating the men today, if you have male boys, boys or boy children around you, do not fail to celebrate them, okay? Because someday they'll grow up into men as well. So let me use this opportunity before we, let the cat out of the bag and tell you about the topic that will be coming your way on Health Revolution today. Clan Chief Professor Chimezie Kingsley, KSC Ebubemba Ikeduru, happy Men's Day to you. We celebrate with you today and we wish you the very best. He's actually the CEO of the King Group of Companies Limited and Echo FM 100.7. Mr. James Kalu, Buruburu One, the GM of the King Group of Companies Limited. We celebrate you today. I'm going to mention some male colleagues, okay? I beg your pardon. Barry Cosmos, we celebrate you. Uchenna, Clever Onoha, we celebrate you. Jay Bobo, our own dearest DJ, we celebrate you. DJ Mars, DJ Marv King, Benjamin, Peter, Akachi, Victor, Noble. We have two Nobles, Big Noble and Tiny Noble.
Me, I call one Nobe.
Okay, Nobe. Nobe and Noble, the sports chef. Okay, Mr. Chidi Ibiam, Tochukupa, Alex, Arusi, Mr. Okechuku, Joshua, Pastor Ima, and a host of other men. We have a lot of men in this building. So we love you so much. We appreciate all of you. And we celebrate with you today, being the 19th day of November, 2025, International Men's Day. We encourage you to keep doing your best. Don't give up. And above all, take care of your health. Very important, and that's what's going to form the topic for today. This morning we want to talk about something that affects the men so much. Yes, and it's becoming disturbing. It's a disturbing trend. Research has shown that men die very early, very early, even before the age of 50. I actually don't know why it is so, but you can go do your research. Best Beauty, do you agree with that? Statistics?
Men live longer.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Don't let them hear you. My goodness, did you just say that? Okay, any reasons why you feel?
Because I feel like I know a lot of good people who they're not even old and they are falling sick and dying. But I know some people who, like, these people, they are very... See, you just be wondering if this person is it, you know what? No, I'm taking back my statement.
Okay, so let's talk about why majority of Nigerian men die young before the age of 50. The focus actually is going to be on the ailments, series of ailments that affect men, okay? And then health issues that affect men and predispose them to dying quite young. That's what we'll be talking about today, in line with the International Men's Day. Today, November 19th. So, and coincidentally, this month has been designated, we have a lot of health days, in the month of November. This month is the Prostate Cancer Awareness Month. For the men, this month is the Lung Cancer Awareness Month. For the men, I know that, yes, women once in a while can suffer from lung, issues and all that, but it is common with the men. Also, this month, we have the World Diabetes Day, which was observed on the 14th of November. All of these events, health events, are geared towards creating more awareness on the ailments that affect not just Nigerian men, but men all over the world. So what do you think? That's a question we'll be asking you this morning. What do you think is giving rise to the high rate of death of young men? What do you think is contributing? Could it be lifestyle choices? Could it be, ailments that these people are predisposed to or untreated, ailments? What do you think could be the main cause? You see a lady who gets married today, maybe at the age of 24. I'm just giving an instance. Gets married to a man who is for maybe 35 years, and they live for like 10, 15 years, and the next thing you hear is the man is gone. You're wondering how? What happened? He wasn't sick. He didn't slump for one day. Nothing happened to him. He didn't complain of headache. He didn't complain of fever or malaria, and all of a sudden you're hearing the news that he's gone. I have heard stories like that. So have you ever wondered why our men keep dropping dead on daily basis? Has it ever crossed your mind why you have more widows in our society more than widowers? Has it ever crossed your mind? That's what we'll be talking about today. So Best Beauty, you have the floor.
Okay, so this research was done a couple of years ago by a professor of anthropology and evolutionary biology. So he said that charts of chronology of our biological evolution up to this time has shown that our present bodies no longer do what our bodies were doing before. An instance, it shows that our cultural evolution has transformed our environment and the way we live and what we eat. Now, this explains how mismatch between our biological and cultural evolutions has caused many modern-day diseases killing us today. For instance, most people, they now live more of sedentary lifestyle than active lifestyle. He gave an example of how in the olden days, you see people, they do more of agricultural activities, that they want to go out and farm for their own. They don't buy foods from people. Or when they buy food, they actually know which person's farm this food is coming from. They know, they have, what's this word? Fertilizers. They had, there's this,
Manure.
There was,
Manure.
Okay. We have chemical fertilizers. They do not use chemical fertilizers back then. They use natural fertilizers.
That's what I mean, manure now. They could just go get, what is it called now, dung, from animals and use it. It was more natural then.
Exactly.
Okay.
So now, he said that the way foods are preserved, and normally foods and drinks are supposed to give us nutrients in our body, supposed to give us particular nutrients, but now the way foods and drinks are preserved, prepared, and stored may bring us closer to the grave as they lead to the prevalence of diseases such as obesity and diabetes, heart disease, back pain, depression, various cancers that we did not even know existed. You now see a lot of young people getting those cancers, and they don't even know, because there's some kind of cancers that they would not be able to detect it until you are at a certain age, and by then the cancer has already progressed. So all these things, the way we live our lives, the way we eat, we always want to eat processed and preserved. We don't want to even know where this food is coming from. You don't want to prepare things. You don't want to plan things. You just want to buy. And that is also a prevalent cause of why a lot of people die young these days.
Very, very true. And also to add to what Best Beauty just said, men are dying too young. Research has shown that it is a silent crisis eating deep into the fabrics of the country and the world at large. Now, every day, almost on daily basis, we lose Nigerian men in their prime. Not to accidents now, but to ailments, underlying ailments that majority of the men actually do not even know that they're suffering from. That's what we're trying to say. We lose brothers, we lose husbands, we lose fathers, even our sons, before they reach the age of 50. It is a silent crisis, and we have to start talking about it. Now, the numbers are alarming. I don't want to go into the statistics, okay? However, I want you to know that there are leading culprits. There are culprits that have been pointed at, according to research. Number one, preventable conditions like diabetes. It is one of the leading causes of untimely death in our men. Hypertension, stress-related complications, prostate disease. So, unfortunately, actually, due to, lack of awareness, financial constraints, cultural attitude towards healthcare, many men die very young. So now, let me start with diabetes, which is the hidden killer. Whether we like it or not, a lot of people are living with diabetes. They don't even know that that is an ailment that they are living with, because it could go undiagnosed for a lot of time, for a period of time. It is a silent but deadly disease affecting many Nigerian men, often undiagnosed until it is too late. And then it goes on to say that high blood pressure, or rather high blood sugar, damages vital organs, leading to kidney failure, blindness, and even amputations. And now we know that there is an increase in processed foods. GMO foods are there. Like Best Beauty said, people no longer want to eat it fresh from the farm. Everybody is busy, they go out, anything that their hands can fall back on, they just eat it, they put it into their mouth. Sugary drinks, sedentary lifestyle. And then the truth is the prevalence of diabetes is on the increase, especially in the men. Hypertension has been, tagged as the silent time bomb. It is ticking. Hypertension is something that ticks and ticks and ticks. If you do not notice it on time, God forbid, you slump there. It's either you have stroke or you come down with one issue or the other. Now, high blood pressure, known as hypertension, is a leading cause of stroke and heart attack. You just sit here and you hear a story that, someone was walking along the street and he slumped. They rushed him to the hospital and the doctor said it was as a result of cardiac arrest, heart attack. Did you ever think that, oh, okay, what could have been the cause? Did it cross your mind? Hypertension. Undiagnosed hypertension is a leading cause of death among our men. If you're not aware, please hear it today. You hear some men say, I'm okay, nothing is wrong with me. No need for me to go to the hospital. Can't you see I'm strong? I wake up as early as 4 a.m. every day. I'm hustling. I'm making all the money that I need. I close 7 p.m., 8 p.m. Don't you see I'm okay? For the past 6 months, I have not treated malaria. I have not treated typhoid. I heard someone told me for the past 2 years, he has not treated malaria. No argument, so.
That's very good news.
Good news. Do we clap? Good news. No argument. In fact, let me come down to pigeon. I know they argue with you. Not at all. However, just know that those things are piling up and building up. From the day they are going to hit you and bring you down. It's as simple as ABC. If you have a vehicle and you do not service your vehicle, you do not change the oil frequently, you do not change your brake pad frequently, what happens to that vehicle?
It will get bad.
It's going to get bad. And the worst part is that any day it breaks down, it might be when you're on the highway.
True.
To just disgrace you. The next thing, if it's for the ladies, they'll pick up their phone and start to call the men. Please, come and carry me and my car. You know, but you can liken the human body to the vehicles that we have and mechanical engines that we have. The moment they stop working, it's just like you parking a vehicle for a long time. For those who live a sedentary lifestyle, you do not exercise. It doesn't concern you. It's the normal square. From your car to the house, from your house to the car, to the market, to church, to work, back to the car, back to your house. Just a circle. You run in circles. Liken yourself to a vehicle that has been parked for a while. What happens to that vehicle? It starts to deteriorate. It starts to go down. And then when you take it to the mechanic, he tells you, oh, some parts are bad. And you're saying, I parked that vehicle. I didn't drive it. That's what happens to your body.
Exactly.
So please, hypertension is a silent time bomb. And many men walk around every day with dangerously high blood pressure without knowing, completely unaware of their status. Poor diet, excessive alcohol consumption. God knows when this is going to end. Even before I was born, it was there. J-Boy, how many bottles of, beer do you consume in a day? How many bottles? Only one. Are you sure? I don't think so. I'm going to do more research. It's difficult for you to see a man say, oh, I consume just maybe 2 bottles. So we say, they learn. 2 bottles they learn now. It's learning, I take a crate.
A crate?
Yes.
That's 12.
Okay. Did you hear, J-Boy? 12 bottles at a stretch. They don't care about their kidneys. They don't care about their liver. It doesn't concern them. Their own is they want to have fun. And they feel that by taking crates and crates of alcoholic drinks, they are having fun. Well, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. However, our job is to tell you about the disadvantages of these things that you do. Now, lack of exercise, I have talked about that. Stress. For me, in fact, let me put this on number 1. Especially in Nigeria, the stress is on another level. The men stress themselves out physically, mentally. What do I mean by physically? You go out to your normal business area. You want to have, make some money. And then you open your shop. You park your vehicle beside your shop. If it's not Entraco, it's OCDA. They come with their problem. Why will you park here? Wahala everywhere. Okay, you say, no, sorry, I didn't know. I actually didn't see any mark or I didn't see any park, stating that I shouldn't park here. And before you know it, is bass fighting here and there, and you go back home with a broken head.
Try.
Physical stress. You want to talk about the other forms of stress, emotional stress. You go back home as the man, the woman comes, Oga, soup has finished though.
No gas, seasoning cube money.
Gas agula. One problem or the other. These things stress the men out. Or is it the nagging women? Today it's not women supporting women, women supporting men because it's their day.
Yeah.
The man has come back from work. Instead of you to allow him have some rest, you start to nag.
Why can't you be a man?
Yes, be a man.
Be a man.
See Papa J Boy. He has a Prado Jeep.
You are driving Corolla.
Gura
Why?
gura.
What's that?
Why can't you upgrade? You know? And the man is in his head is thinking, wait, so what exactly is this? Does she even know how I make this money? I virtually take care of everything. So my point in all of this is it affects the men psychologically. It affects them mentally. How do you expect them to stay long? And then when they die, you start to cry. If I had known, I would have been, it's already too late. It might be late at that point. So my point is stress can also be related to what could be predisposing our men to dying young. Do you have more?
Yes, I actually do. So most of what we consume today is processed and shipped by machines, and they contain huge amounts of pesticides, inorganic fertilizers, and antibiotics. Worse still, processed food contains more sugars and starches, causing spikes in blood sugar levels that our bodies were not designed to deal with. Now, even the fashionable non-stick pots that we are using to cook. So these ones, they contain PFAS chemical, which can lead to serious health problems when the coating is damaged or overheated. So some of the things we're even using are, we're using it to save, so that we'll not use too much groundnut oil or any oil products. It's actually still harming us.
So your food will not get burned on time, and then you feel that we'll talk about that. That will be a topic very soon, for another day.
And
go ahead, sorry.
The digital revolution may have brought radical changes to how we communicate and work. However, it has also made us more sedentary and less physical interactive. Now, you see a lot of people, they be like, oh, no, I work from home. Now, those people, normally, as a normal human being, how we were structured, we move out to work, we communicate with friends and family. Like, this interaction we make daily, it helps our growth. Emotionally, mentally. Imagine not talking to somebody for a whole week because they are working from home. And people go through these things on a daily basis. That is also some causes of stressors that could lead to some underlying illnesses that you might not even know you have.
Okay, because you feel you're always in the house, you're not stressed out physically, but you don't know that your body needs that stress.
Exactly.
I mean the physical workout, don't get me wrong, the aerobic exercises and whatever. We'll come to that. Now, the last thing I'll add before we open up the phone lines for people who would want to contribute, prostate is one big issue we're having. It was not so common when we were growing up, but now, out of 10 men, you can count 5 that have prostate. I know what I'm saying. The rate at which men are coming down with prostate these days is alarming. Go and do your research. So we have the benign prostatic hyperplasia. I don't want to go deep. I am not an expert. But I want you to know that prostate cancer and the benign prostatic hyperplasia are becoming very common. And there are warning signs that men should look out for. Urinating frequently at night. Lower back pain, which often go ignored. You feel that, maybe it's because of the things I carry today. Or maybe it's because I'm always stressing when that lower back pain goes, over time, it keeps repeating and coming, it doesn't stop. It is a sign. Please go to the hospital. Do not ignore it. So due to lack of routine checks and the stigma around prostate health, many men decide not to even go to the hospital at all. And then you have a lot of things flying around. Don't treat prostate. Don't do this to your prostate. Your life will never remain the same. And the man is living like that, suffering, urinating on his body, wearing adult pampers or adult diapers. I beg your pardon. Let's open up the phone lines before we go ahead with more and more points that we have here. Men are dying early. Today is International Men's Day, and we are reading out the ailments that are predisposing men to dying very, very young. If you have contributions you want to add to what we're saying, or you think there is, or there are some things we have not pinpointed, please call us and let us know. And then if you're a man above 60, how have you been coping? A man who is healthy and strong, above 60, in this present age and time. What is your secret? Share your tips with men. Men are listening. We have more of men who listen to us on daily basis.
You can call us through 0911 20,022, 0911 20,022, or 0707 454-1014-0707 454-1014. Send us a message on WhatsApp 30707 491-3438 0707 491-3438.
Okay, be informed that we are live on Facebook at Echo FM, ECHOFM. Go right now, you'll see us live. Drop your comments just in case you are unable to reach us via the phone lines.
Hello, good morning. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, Daddy Joe. I come from Mobile this morning.
Daddy Joe, where have you been? Oh my God. I'm so sorry, Daddy Joe. It's been a while. Try as much as you can to call us back, okay? I'd love to hear from you this morning. International Men's Day, 19th November 2025. There are series and series of health issues affecting our men, affecting our boys, and that's why many of them are dying young. What do you have to say? Do you want to contribute to the topic? Do you have one or two things you feel we have not pinpointed and you want to add to the conversation? Now is the time. 0911 20022 0707 454 1014. Alternatively, you can send us a WhatsApp message on 0707 491 3438.
Hello, good morning. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, good morning, Best Beauty.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning, the Slim Diva.
Hello, good morning to you. Welcome.
Yes, from what you have said so far, it shows that you are a good wife material.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, this is Ahmad that calls from Uche Street in Owerri.
You're welcome.
Yeah, you people have said a lot. So that I started late with you people. But I think the basic thing there is when one is advancing, he has to avoid certain food items. And he has to be, have that kind of positive mind. And he should try as much as possible to, focus on organic food items. But unfortunately, organic food items are very expensive. And not only that, they are scarce, they are rare. You go to you are ladies, you go to public markets, most of the things we buy in the market, especially food items, are substandard, some are adulterated, some are fake. So all these things constitute the problem men have.
Okay.
And all these things tells on the longevity of men generally. So, and another thing is because of pressure, family pressure, and the kind of, problem you gender give to us. So that must not be ignored.
I saw that
all
coming,
these things-
actually.
Yes. All these things contribute to men, dying young, or
Okay.
men, losing their longevity.
Longevity.
So that's the way I look at it.
Thank you,
I'm
Amma.
sorry.
Happy International Men's Day to you, Amma.
All right. Thank you very much.
Okay, men should be celebrated. They deserve all the love and care that they can get. Today is their day. For people who have not heard, is the International Men's Day. So women, if you have, men, you have your spouse, prepare something nice for them. A nice delicacy will go a long way. Don't you think so, Best Beauty?
Yes.
Nice delicacy.
Yes.
But that yes is.
Hello, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Hello, this is Bruno from Nazi.
Hello, Bruno from Nazi.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm hearing on the radio.
Okay.
Are you a first-time caller, Bruno?
Yes, this is the
I
first time.
know. Even the way you're sounding. Okay, you're welcome, Bruno. Happy International Men's Day to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Very
Okay,
much.
so why do you think men, especially Nigerian men, die young before the age of 50? Is there anything you feel we did not, point out?
Yes, I think excess consumption of drugs, also
Okay.
contribute.
Okay.
Smoke.
True.
All those things
Okay.
really contribute to that.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome. That contribution.
Thank you. Thank you, Bruno. We appreciate you for adding your voice for the very first time. Good morning to you.
Good morning, my beautiful people in the studio. You people are looking good. Eh?
Thank you. ENM, how far?
Chineke ụmụ nwaanyị chai unu ya looking I go to say first I say
Chineke ụmụ nwoke o, it's your day today. ENM, happy International Men's Day to you. How are you?
Yes, I see that your hair is just open and put that line now. Look at how you are looking good, child. Your husband they try all your
Go ahead, please. Go ahead.
Yes, this is the only son of Akwa Ibom. My name has not changed until I become the president of Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Bam.
Yes, right now my name is Ian. I'm the only son of Akwa Ibom. I'm calling you from all the way of Nazareth. So, I want to thank God because God created man on his own image. Today is our men's day. God has designed this day for men. And this men's day, I think, is going to bring success, favor, for all the men all over the world, and it will make us, all the men, to have millions in their account so that they will take good care of their wives.
Amen.
So, instead of those their wives, when they grieve, they give them one and say, never do. I pray, may God give men money so that, yes, make men go give their wife plenty money, because most of women, if they give them this one, they say never do.
I'm not going into that argument with you, okay? You see this thing you want to bring up, we are not even going to talk about it today. So
yes, I know.
Thank you. Thank you for calling.
God give men, ego.
All right.
Provide us money today. Means the men, long life for men, prosperity for men, success for men. Men will go and come back successfully. Also, they will never happen for us today.
Amen.
God has ordained this day for us to be a successful day. Now, Jesus.
Amen. Thank you so much, ENM, for calling this morning. Okay, do not get it twisted. It's the International Men's Day today, the 19th day of November 2025, and we are talking about ailments and health issues that predispose men to dying young. Why are our men, our young boys, when we mean men, as young as 20, 25, 30, most of them die in their prime? That's what we see these days. So why do you think it is so? We have reeled out some of the ailments that could cause this. Are there other reasons why you feel men are dying young? And if you have some tips for the men, go ahead before we go back to the conversation.
You can call us through 0911 20,022, 0911 20,022, or 0707 454 1014, 0707 454 1014. Send us a message through our WhatsApp at 0707 491 3438.
Okay, let's hear what this person has to say.
Good morning. What is your name and where are you calling from?
Yeah, good morning. This is my first time caller.
First time caller. You're welcome.
Go ahead.
I said that because I want you to ring the bell.
And I did. Happy International Men's Day. Friday, you tricked me. I will do you back. Friday, how far now?
Yes, I just did my math. No.
All right. Happy International Men's Day to you.
Yes, go to you.
Go ahead.
I just want to say that one of the things that kill men fast is low income and high price of food in the market.
Okay, we are linking it. We are linking it actually to health. You know, this is health revolution. So
yes, I know.
Okay.
Because if you affect man's health now.
Okay, mental health.
It brings thinking, and when a man started thinking, he started thinking otherwise also. And that is why you see some men going to the level of drinking alcohol, to put some things behind. So some of the men don't do it because they want to do it, but they are drinking it because of the situation or the condition of the country. Do you understand?
Okay.
That is what I want to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you to Friday for calling. Across Nigeria, more young people, especially men in their 20s or 30s, are being diagnosed with kidney failure. We haven't talked about that. A condition where the kidneys can no longer effectively filter waste and excess fluid from the blood, often meaning that they have lost 85 to 90% of their functions. And the rising cases of kidney failure amongst young men in Nigeria is alarming, according to experts. Now they have identified A lot of things that can cause it. Number one on the list, I told myself, if I don't mention this particular thing, this program today will not be complete. Herbal concoction. Concussion, oh. Everywhere you go is speakers and vehicles on the streets. Proliferation of herbal vendors here and there. You do not know who is who. Yes, I know that some are registered with NAFDAC. Don't get it twisted. Some are actually reliable. However, quacks could go to the streets and they can just go and mix. Oh God, everything is flying from my head. Mix stagnant water for you.
And that one concussion can heal several
And they'll
diseases.
tell you it can cure, not even heal. They'll tell you it will cure it like totally. 7, 10 ailments all in one bottle. What they call it, miracle in a bottle. You know? So experts have raised concerns and they've said that men take this herbal concoction more. True. And that's why they are dying young.
True.
I know that NAFDAC is about stopping the sale of sachet alcoholic drinks. I know that is going to go a long way. You see a man that wake up 7 a.m., the first thing he's thinking about is to go to Mama Rebecca's kiosk and get one sachet to take in first before the day's activities. You didn't think about taking water first. That didn't come to your mind. You're thinking of the sachet of alcohol you will consume before. They tell you it's mouthwash. They don't even brush.
Things to open my
They
eyes.
say to go to what?
Open my
to
eye
open
in
your
the
eyes
morning.
in the morning to give them that ginger that they need. So yes, that is a problem. Another thing we are going to talk about next week. You see this particular thing I want to mention. It is killing our men. Unprescribed painkillers.
Okay.
Are you aware? I saw a video the other day and I was amazed at how a man landed in the hospital due to excessive consumption of unprescribed painkillers. He goes to work and he's having a headache. He just dips his hand into his bag. Bam, 2 tablets in his mouth. Then after a while, when he has developed resistance and he stops to work, he goes back to, over the counter, gets a stronger painkiller. Once the headache comes, bam, did you ask yourself, why am I having reoccurring headaches? Why am I having reoccurring back pain? Did it ever cross your mind? No, everything headache is that white tablet. Everything headache is that red tablet. I don't want to mention brand names. But unprescribed painkillers, according to experts, is leading to excessive what's it called now? Death of young men and kidney failure. That will be a topic for next week. The phone lines are buzzing. I think we should take more calls. Okay, we lost that. All right, we have comments on Facebook. Can you help, please?
Yes. So Upong Iyele says, my name is Iyenam.
Oh, that is you. Iyele. That's your name, actually. Iyele.
Texting you from Maze Amesioro. Okay, the reason why some men are dying young is the attitude of their wife. When some men are sick, their wife don't care about. So that can result in the death of some men. Slim Diva. you people are looking good.
Hey, it is Slim Diva. Oh, ENM, not Slim Diva. Biko. Okay, we have another one.
So Quado Melody says, my people, good morning. I love your program. You guys are doing great.
Thank
Quado
you.
Melody from Shuba. Ubormiri.
Thank you so much, Quado Melody. We appreciate you. Maureen Ogadi says, Happy Men's Day to all the men in Echo FM and all the good husbands. She emphasized it. Good husbands out there. I personally celebrate them. Maureen, thank you so much. And I know you must have your reason for emphasizing. Not every husband is a good husband. Okay. Nkem Jika says, thank God for today. Yes, so we thank God for today. Chukwemeka Prosper, happy International Men's Day. Pressure, not green man, Pikin, oh. God strengthen all men. We say amen to your prayers.
So Michael Morris says, happy International Men's Day to all the men out there. Men die young due to societal pressure. Imagine as a driver, thinking of providing for the family and extended family needs, you will encounter a whole lot of intimidation. You will encounter a whole lot of intimidations with touts security challenges in the country, and some rough passengers. This same man poorly treats himself to save funds for other needs.
Kai, the last part of what he said actually got to me. Men save, what did he say? Men treat themselves poorly to save funds for other needs. That is the reason why you should appreciate any good man around you. Have you seen a good man sacrifice? I know of someone, was it last year or last 2 years? The whole family fell sick, including him. You know that most times when children fall sick, the wife falls sick, the husband also falls sick, because most times what they are suffering from is maybe flu or, these diseases that are communicable. And then everybody fell sick. I actually went to the hospital. I went for my routine check, and I saw this man. He came with his full family. And then I overheard the nurse at the pharmacy section asking him, Oga, this money go big, oh. The money for this medicine are almost 45,000 naira. And the man said, remove my own. Remove my own, attend to the woman, that's my wife, and attend to the children. And there and then I was cold. This is what a lot of men do. They sacrifice. So why shouldn't we appreciate them? Well, I don't want us to feel bad. However, there are a lot of things to say. What of fertility issues due to lifestyle choices of some men? Excessive alcohol consumption, smoking, obesity, and then exposure to environmental toxins. If you're a man and you work in a company where dangerous chemicals are emitted into the air, in the atmosphere, you need to wear your protective gear. We say this all the time because you go there, you inhale these things. Or men that work with machines, there are some machines that are very hot. It will affect your manhood region. And then all of a sudden you start to find it difficult to bear children. Do you understand what I'm saying? These are all issues. I don't want to go deep because we are almost out of time. Low sperm count. The prevalence is on another level. We'll talk about azomspermia. Oh, my God. We'll talk about it next week. All right. So, I don't know if you have more to add before we run away from the studio.
Yes, quickly. Another reason why men die young is because they usually take on high-risk jobs, like she mentioned. High-risk jobs, these are usually jobs that women would never take. Something like a contractor driving trucks, some kind of things that they have to sit down for a long time. And inhale a lot of fumes. So that's one.
And then sitting for a long time, they start to come down with hemorrhoids. A lot of issues.
Another one is Yenam. No, it's not Yenam. One of the callers mentioned is drugs. A lot of men, they use drugs as a means to deal with their stress. So they take a lot of drugs. I'm not talking about medication. I'm talking about substances. They take in syringes, they take in drugs, they inhale, they do a lot of things. That's why a lot of men, I remember when they saw a lady that she went viral, she was taking this drug. Like, a woman said they do this kind of thing. So it was a surprise, but a lot of men do this thing on a steady.
Yes. And they mix it with your drinks, their water that should ordinarily be healthy for you. You are putting substance inside and going around with a bottle,
Don't take bottle from a man.
When you see a man with a bottle,
don't even,
as a lady, bro, Sabi, give me a one. Don't even try it. There is something in that bottle. If you want to find out, now go and try it. You see them going around with one bottle and you think, oh, this person is good. He wants to stay hydrated. There is something. So there is high rate of substance abuse. Okay, we are rounding off. So parting words, best beauty before we go quickly.
Okay, my parting words is to all the men out there, you guys are MVPs. You are handsome, you are loved, you are appreciated. If that woman let me not do that woman, you are married to her. If you are not married and you are in an unloved situation, leave before you marry. Don't let her come and say that, oh no, my wife isn't she was not treating you well before you got married and you still married her.
Emotional heartbreak can lead to depression.
Exactly.
We didn't talk about that. Series of emotional heartbreak. You are loving a lady, she's not loving you back.
Leave.
Uncle, thousands and thousands of beautiful ladies.
They would love you.
They will love you. So don't
Please.
give up because of your mental health.
Very important.
Okay, so visit your doctor regularly. Do all the necessary routine checks, your blood tests, your blood pressure, cholesterol level, alcohol consumption, weight management, and so on and so forth. Monitor your diet. What you eat is what matters. That's what will prolong your life. Make time for exercise. Very, very important. Don't live a sedentary lifestyle. Get enough sleep. Some men these days hardly sleep. You wake up 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., they are on their computers, pressing. I don't want to go deep, but they know what they are pressing. J-Boy, why are you laughing? Of all the things we said, he didn't laugh, but you see this one. That's the one that entered you. What are you pressing? 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m.? It's going to affect you. It will affect your health. So please get enough sleep. 7 to 9 hours at most. At most, 7 hours of sleep is enough. And then take care of your mental health. Stop bad habits. Maintain a healthy weight. I have a lot, but we have to go. Thank you for listening. Happy International Men's Day to all the men. You are adorable. We love you so much. And please take care of yourself. My name is Mary Omeni Wode. You can call me the Slim Diva. You're most adorable.
And my name is Best Beauty.
Thank you, DJ J Boy. We see you. Enjoy yourself. Make sure you have fun today. Represent the man. You're not saying anything.
Feel the music with DJ J Boy.
Echo FM.
Shawty, you've been running through my mind. Your beauty, they amaze me all the time. Face God, we know they ever decline. Hey girl, I think I found her. People been the talk, say love is blind. But I say it when I look into your eyes. I could tell you were an angel in disguise. From the first time you came into my life. Yo mama, sherikan. 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 It is bullet, I can take a shot for you. I be Muslim, but who go to church for you? Just to show you, say I get intention. Your body intention. Check booty me. I go there for you.
Eager fire, there's
Hey, we've said it. Now, big we lawyer, we go spend on. Big come, we go flange on. Show my phone, man, no man, that one we no know, man. I then with the indoor. Boys to the talk, could they spend any money where you want it, the inside. ACC, Bing CC, baby, yo. You won't fancy my. Make I no go cap, make I just talk facts. I like girls for the. If I see better girl, I go hold them tight. Other girls, me, I no go look back. Back to back, it's a rap when I rap. Back to back for the club, for the pub. Back to back, if you talk, you go chop. Better slap, cause the boys, they depend on like. A boy, do it to your part, feed do. Do it to your must feed do. No go look at your face, cause I know they feed you. Do it to your part, feed do. A boy, do it to your part, feed do. Do it to your must feed do. No go look at your face, cause I know they feed you. Do it to your part, feed do.
Girl, I want to see you tonight. I will catch you flight and come see you tonight.
Echo
Girl, I want to see you tonight. I will catch you flight and come see you tonight. Cause this distance is killing me for sure. So give me for more. Give me.
This is Ofekata Orodo community. Cuddle in nature's embrace. From the sky, its beauty stretches wide. Serene landscape, lush greenery, and a windy path that whispers stories of old. Ofekata Orodo is not just a place on the map. It is a heartbeat, a heritage, a people proud of their land. And today, it opens its arm to a contest that stirs excitement, mystery, and the promise of discovery, the Ojezurobodo search. As the Echo FM theme arrive, the elders of Ofekata Orodo receive them with warmth and joy. With hearty smile and open arms, they share stories of their rich cultural heritage, woven with resilience, unity, and pride. The atmosphere is filled with excitement, for their beloved community has been chosen for this month's contests. The search process, guided by the moderator, sets the tone, clearly explaining how the search will unfold. And with no time wasted, the participants leap into the fray. The search has begun. Where could it be? A thought that surely echoed in the heart of every seeker.
7, the station with fair and balanced reporting. My name is Mary Omeniwode, bringing you the latest news and breaking stories around the world this afternoon. Here are the headlines. Tinubu deplores Kebbi schoolgirls kidnapping, Brigadier General Uba's killing, vows a rapid response. INEC says poor telecom connectivity is still a major barrier to real-time result uploads. Federal government begins user testing for national single-window trade platform. UNICEF demands immediate release of kidnapped Kebbi schoolgirls. On the foreign scene as well, DR Congo Mines Minister delegation survived fiery runway accident. And on sports news, Osimhen calms injury fears, I beg your pardon, as Galatasaray shadow scan. Details shortly. President Bola Tinubu has expressed deep distress over the abduction of 25 students of Government Girls Comprehensive Secondary School in Maga, Kebbi State, and the killing of Brigadier General Musa Uba by terrorists. He described the attack as a heartless assault that has disrupted innocent children's education and caused immense emotional pain to families already battling insecurity. Tinubu assured parents and guardians that the government was mobilizing all security assets to ensure the quick rescue and safe return of the abducted students. In a statement by his special advisor on information and strategy, Bayo Onanuga, he extended heartfelt condolences to the Nigerian military, acknowledging the sacrifices of Brigadier General Uba and other soldiers who lost their lives while defending the nation. The president commended Kebbi State Governor Mohammed Idris for efforts made to avert the kidnapping and urged communities in high-risk areas to be more proactive in sharing intelligence with security agencies. He emphasized that collaboration between residents, the military and the police, and the DSS remains vital to safeguarding schools and vulnerable communities. Meanwhile, the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, Joash Amupitan, says unreliable telecommunications connectivity remains the commission's biggest barrier to real-time transmission of polling unit results. Represented by the National Commissioner May Abamuche Mbu at the 2025 Digital Nigeria International Conference in Abuja, he noted that while BVAS has strengthened accreditation, uneven network availability continues to hinder seamless uploads to the INEC result viewing portal. According to a statement by his chief press secretary, Dayo Oketola, the chairman explained that Beavers has effectively ended voter impersonation and multiple voting, but challenges persist in many rural communities where connectivity is weak. Amupitan emphasized that the system's strengths remain clear despite infrastructural limitations and called for expanded nationwide broadband access to support credible elections. He therefore told an audience of policymakers and digital experts that Beavers marks a major turning point in Nigeria's electoral history and described it as a foolproof mechanism for voter verification. He also highlighted that before the Electoral Act of 2022, many electoral technologies lacked legal backing, exposing INEC to challenges in tribunals. The new law, he says, has reinforced the implementation of modern electoral tools. In another development, the House of Representatives has launched a probe into the establishment, funding, and governance structure of the Museum of West African Art in Benin City, Edo State. Lawmakers raised concerns that the institution may be operating under arrangements that is linked to excessive control to foreign and private stakeholders. The inquiry aims to ensure transparency following rising public debate over cultural heritage management. The investigations follow the disruption of a recent exhibition at the museum, which turned chaotic after protesters stormed the premises, prompting police intervention to protect foreign delegates. The incident heightened national scrutiny as the country continues to receive repatriated Benin bronzes from global institutions. So far, Nigeria has received at least 285 Benin bronzes over the past 8 years from the US, the Netherlands, and the UK's Honeyman Museum. The items, looted during the 1897 British invasion of Benin, was recently handed over in a symbolic ceremony witnessed by top officials and representatives of the Oba of Benin. And back to the southeast, the Commissioner of Police in Anambra State, CP Ikioye Orutugu, has urged residents, visitors, and business owners to remain vigilant as activities heighten during the ember months from September to December. He said the period traditionally witnesses increased commercial activity, greater movement of people, and a rise in opportunistic criminal incidents, making security consciousness essential across communities. Spokesperson SP Tochukwu Ikenga assured the public that the command is fully committed to maintaining peace, safety, and order throughout the season. He said officers have been deployed strategically and that the CP remains dedicated to addressing complaints of misconduct by personnel while ensuring improved communication with the public on security needs. The commissioner appealed to citizens to promptly report emergencies by contacting the command's control room or the police public relations officer. He stressed that community participation, early reporting, and cooperation with law enforcement agents remain vital in preventing crime and sustaining the state's growing security gains. And over to this news that says one of the abducted schoolgirls taken from their boarding school in Maga, Kebbi State, has escaped and is now safe as hunters and security forces intensify efforts to rescue the remaining students. The girls were kidnapped in the early hours of Monday when armed men stormed Government Girls Comprehensive Secondary School, sparking nationwide concern. Search operations have since expanded across nearby forests. Chief of Army Staff Major General Waidi Shaibu has ordered troops of Operation Fasan Yama to intensify intelligence-driven missions and pursue the abductors relentlessly. He therefore charged officers to maintain pressure both day and night while assuring families that the military is fully mobilized for the rescue efforts. Kebbi State Governor Nasir Idris also visited the school and pledged swift coordinated action to free the abducted girls. It's exactly 9 minutes past noon. If you just joined us, you're listening to the Global News right here on Echo FM 100.7. Here's a recap of the headlines once again. Tinubu deplores Kebbi schoolgirls kidnapping, Brigadier General Uber's killing, vows rapid response. INEC says poor telecom connectivity is still a major barrier to real-time result uploads. Federal government begins user testing for national single-window trade platform. UNICEF demands immediate release of kidnapped Kebbi schoolgirls. DR Congo Mines Minister delegation survived fiery runway accident. And Osimhen calms injury fears as Galatasaray shadow scan. We'll bring you more details after this timeout. Don't go anywhere.
In today's world where we are, there are many children living with different disabilities such as autism, developmental delay, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, intellectual disability, physical disability, and as many cases as you can imagine. Children of such living with those disabilities should again be treated with the same equal right, just as every other child. No child deserves to be treated differently or called an imbecile because they have a disability. Rather, we should be more informed. There are lots of advices or information in relation to different disabilities. If you have any concerns that your child might be suffering from any kind of disability that you are not sure of, do not give it a term. Do not call it someone that is an imbecile. Do not say that your child is mentally deranged. Rather, I'll ask that you seek for help. There are many opportunities out there for people living with disabilities, and they should be treated specially. They are children with special needs and shouldn't be treated differently. You can reach Kids in Motion on 0701 063 2627 0701 063 2627. If you have any more questions or if you would like to know what support we have in place for kids with disabilities, my name remains Chief Lady Maureen Kingsley Odukonamba, co-CEO Echo FM 100.7 and co-CEO the King Group of Companies. Thank you.
Welcome back. If you just tuned in, this is the Global News right here on Echo FM 100.7. Over now to the rest of the stories. In business news, the federal government has begun the national single window user acceptance testing with the first set of participating stakeholders, marking a key milestone towards launching the digital trade platform by March 2026. Technology provider Crimson Logic guided agencies, importers and exporters through the onboarding process and system features designed to automate Nigeria's trade operations. Officials say the initiative will reduce delays and strengthen revenue collection. Meanwhile, Minister of Finance Wole Edun and FIRS Chairman Zach Adedeji inspected the testing venue, expressing satisfaction with progress recorded so far. Representatives from key regulatory bodies, the private sector and freight forwarders participated in the assessments, which aim to ensure readiness for full implementation. The single window seeks to streamline clearance procedures and eliminate operational bottlenecks. Over now to the foreign scene, where UNICEF has called on the Nigerian government to urgently secure the release of the schoolgirls kidnapped in Kebbi State and to fully implement the 2015 Safe Schools Declaration. The organization condemned Monday's attack on Government Girls Secondary School in Maga, where gunmen killed a vice principal before abducting the students. The incident has reignited concerns over repeated school attacks in the Northwest. In a statement, UNICEF's communication specialist Susan Akila expressed sympathy to the affected community and stressed the need to protect schools from conflict. She said UNICEF stands with families facing trauma from the attack and emphasized that learning environments must remain safe havens. The organization highlighted ongoing child safety initiatives in collaboration with authorities. Akila added that UNICEF continues working with communities to improve protective measures and strengthen emergency response around schools. She reiterated that the Safe School Declaration, an international commitment endorsed by Nigeria, obligates governments to safeguard education institutions during armed conflict. And still on the foreign scene, a chartered Embraer ERJ-145LR carrying DR Congo Mines Minister Louis Kambamba and about 20 others burst into flames after skidding off the runway while landing at Kowezi Airport. Despite the dramatic fire, all passengers survived without injuries, prompting relief across the country. Emergency crews responded immediately to contain the flames and evacuate passengers to safety. Footage shared online showed thick smoke billowing from the aircraft's rear as fire responders used hoses to extinguish the blaze. Passengers seated at the front quickly descended the aircraft stairs and sprinted away from the burning jet. Officials said the minister and his delegation were en route to inspect the Kalondo mine site. The visit followed a tragic mine collapse that killed more than 30 workers after gunshots fired by military personnel caused panic on the ground. Authorities have opened an investigation into the runway skid and the cause of the fire, saying more details will be released after the initial assessment. Finally, on sports news, Nigeria striker Victor Osimhen has calmed fears of a major injury after arriving in Turkey ahead of a scheduled MRI scan arranged by Galatasaray. The forward was substituted at halftime during Nigeria's loss to DR Congo in the 2026 World Cup playoff finals, raising concerns about a possible hamstring issue. The club responded immediately by sending a private plane to pick him for medical assessment. Reports from Turkey say the striker will undergo tests to determine the extent of the discomfort. The club is particularly eager to have him available for the derby clash against Fenerbahce on December 1. However, Osimhen has been in strong form this season, scoring 9 goals in 12 matches for the Turkish champions. The club believes his swift recovery will be crucial to maintaining their title push and European commitments. And that's all for the global news this afternoon. This was put together by Benjamin Joseph. For more information and inquiries, visit our social media platforms on Facebook at Echo FM, X at Echo FM_Owerri, Instagram at Echo FM 100.7, and YouTube at Echo FM 100.7. You can listen to us anywhere in the world by clicking on www.echofm.net. That is www.echofm.net. My name is Mary Omeni Wode. Thank you for listening. Do have yourselves a lovely afternoon.
Sound of the city. Echo 100.7.
Echo FM.
Echo FM 100.7, the fresh news people.
This war